The first thing we must understand about cloud is that it is not a technology. It is a way, it is a technique in which tools and technologies are used these days. It is a practice of using a network of remote servers hosted on the internet to store, manage and process data rather than a local server. These cloud servers are managed by the cloud service providers like Microsoft, Amazon, Oracle or Google. As per the definition given by Microsoft Azure, cloud computing is the delivery of computing services including servers, storage, databases, networking, software, analytics and intelligence over the internet to offer faster innovation, flexible resources and economies of scale. So in general, cloud computing provides us some resources like servers where we can keep our applications, our data, and we can access it from anywhere instead of managing it on our own. Wikipedia says cloud computing is the on-demand availability of computer system resources, especially data storage and computing power, without direct active management by the user. So actually users use these services provided by the cloud service provider on a rent basis. Nobody will own anything or buy anything. They will just use it according to their requirements and they will pay the rent for the amount of services they have consumed. This diagram shows that there are so many things kept on the cloud. There is a database, there are applications, there are so many different things present on the cloud, and different computers and phones, tablets, laptops, desktops, even other servers are making use of the resources present on the cloud servers. Cloud has become a new culture in computing nowadays. The main advantages of cloud computing are flexible costing, low cost of ownership, excellent return on investment, better management of resources, continuous availability, improved collaboration, and maintenance free for clients. Because everything is managed by the cloud service providers, the clients don't need to worry about the maintenance of the tools. The clients are only expected to consume the services and pay the rent for the services they have consumed. So everything is moving on to the cloud, and we must associate our work, our application development and databases with the cloud. That is the modern trend in computing. The live SQL that I demonstrated in some of my previous videos in this tutorial series was also coming from the Oracle Cloud, but it was mostly for students and for trainers to understand how Oracle database and SQL with Oracle works, but it wasn't for actual practical corporate purpose. In this video, I will be demonstrating the actual cloud services provided by Oracle. So open any search engine like Bing and search for Oracle Cloud. So it will take us to a place www.oracle.com/cloud. Now it is a cloud infrastructure. It is a cloud infrastructure provided by Oracle that can be used by companies to actually host their applications and their data officially. Live SQL was for academic educational purpose, but this is actual cloud computing platform provided by Oracle, and different companies in the world, they use this platform for their data and for their applications. So this is oracle.com/cloud, and this is where you can use the cloud computing platform provided by Oracle, which is becoming very popular, especially for data these days. There are so many things provided by, so much of information is provided by this site. So you can go through the information about the Oracle Cloud. There is the most important, the most useful thing about Oracle Cloud is there is a free tier available. We can use some of the Oracle services for free, and there are two servers in India. One is in Mumbai and one is in Hyderabad. So we can connect to these servers and we can experience the Oracle Cloud and Oracle database online. It is autonomous data management provided by Oracle on their cloud. So this is the cloud application, and we'll use try Oracle Cloud free tier. So click to this option. There are some always free services available on the Oracle Cloud. So that's a good thing. Otherwise, we'll have to pay for these services after a time period when the trial period expires. But there are some services which will never expire and will remain free forever. There are some services which are paid, but you can try them for some time, like 30 days, and some credit is added to your account. We will try some always free services. So there are databases available. Oracle, as we know, is a company known for their databases from so many years now. So their cloud also promotes mostly databases. But if you want, you can even host Java applications on the Oracle Cloud, because Java is now an Oracle product. So you can go through this complete information provided by Oracle about their cloud. There is NoSQL support is also available, which we will be discussing in some another video series. This is SQL based database series. So we can click to start for free. So this registration form will be provided where you will have to put all your details. The most important thing about this cloud is when we registered for the live SQL, it did not ask for anything relating to credit card or something. But when you register on this cloud, here you will have to specify an international Visa credit card, and then only you will be able to register. So I have provided with, I'm using my ready-made account. So my account name is Ethan Hunt, and here I'll have to specify my username and password. This I have already done when I registered myself. I specified my username, my email ID, my password. So I will specify my credentials to log into the Oracle Cloud. Remember, this is actual cloud services provided by Oracle and used by corporate companies for their data and for their applications. This is not for practice. This is not for educational or students' purpose. This is the Oracle's official cloud, and that's why we'll have to be very careful while using these. We should make sure that we are using the free services and not using any of the paid services. Otherwise, we will have to pay a good amount of money to Oracle for using these services. So now we have logged into the Oracle Cloud. Now here you can see, this is the home page, and we are connected to India West Mumbai server, the nearest one from the place from where I am working. So these are some of the options. We can create a virtual machine instance. We can use the database. We can store data, and we can view all the resources. Now what we will do is we can also upgrade to the paid version if we want to access all services provided by Oracle Cloud. So we'll create an ATP database. So here I'll have to specify details about my new database that I want to create. So I'll have to specify the display name for my database, actual database name with which I want to create my database. So whenever I connect from an application, these specifications need to be specified. And there are some options, workload options, what exactly we want to do with the cloud database that we can specify. And it is using a shared infrastructure for transactions. And I'm very carefully using only always free services. And the version of database that I'm using is 19C. The latest one, 20C, is under development, but at this moment 19C is the latest version, and that I'm using. Admin is going to be my user ID for the SQL management tools, and some password I'll be specifying, and I will be able to create my own autonomous database on the Oracle Cloud. So installing Oracle type of a huge database on your machines, on your laptops, is difficult. So this is a fantastic thing. You can use everything online. So I'm using an option, view all my resources. So let me check what are the different resources allotted to me by the Oracle Cloud Server. So these are some of the resources allotted, and this is the one that I'm looking for, the autonomous database. So I have created an autonomous database which is of always free category, DB user Ethan. Now currently it is stopped and I'll have to start it after entering into this database. So I have clicked the name of the database and now it will load that database. So DB user Ethan is the one that I have loaded. Database name is Ethan DB1 and you can see life cycle state is stopped. So the first thing, before I start using this database, I will have to start this database. So go into, you can see there are some tools, SQL Developer Web. Now these options are currently not supported because I know my database is stopped. So first of all, we'll start the database. So all these options will be available to me and I will be able to work on my tables and data. So it is starting. It will take a little bit of time to start the database, and once it is started, we will be able to use all the tables and all different database objects through this SQL Developer Web. This is going to be my interface for using the database services from Oracle. Now my database is available for me. It has started the instance and now I will be able to access the SQL Developer Web. Now this is the one through which I'll be able to manage my data. So there are some options like machine learning tools are available. There are some other Oracle Application Express, Apex tools are also available, but I'll be entering into SQL Developer Web. So and if you want to connect with this database from your application, you can use the database connection wallet. So it provides you all the credentials to connect to the database. You can use these credentials in your Java, .NET or Python application, and you can connect with the database and use the data online. So at this moment, what I want to do is I want to go into the SQL Developer Web and I will be performing some SQL operations. But before that, I will have to specify the user ID and password for my SQL developer. So at the time when I created the database provided me username as admin and some password that I specified at the time of creating the database. So I'll enter my password. You can sign in. So if you have an internationally activated credit card, you can also open an account for yourself and you can try actual cloud services provided by Oracle. This is the SQL worksheet where I'll be typing my queries. These are the two tables. Accounts, that has 4 columns: account number, account name, account type and balance. We have been working on this table throughout this tutorial, and there is another table called as users with some columns like user ID, password, username, type and status. So let's try certain queries like select star from accounts. So accounts is one table that is available on the Oracle Cloud. This is something coming in on, this is coming online from the Oracle Cloud services. So now here you can see all the data is generated. So all the records are created. So these are inserted just with the help of the same insert query which we have discussed during our video tutorial series. So all the records are delivered. I can download all this data in different formats like CSV, JSON, XML or in text format. So I'm downloading it in a JSON format. So you can see my Microsoft Edge browser is downloading it at the bottom. So export1.json is the name of that JSON file which is downloaded. And now we can see what different data is present in the users table. So click to the button and you can see there are some data about Sheriff and password is Tottenham, Praful, Chelsea, Soham, Liverpool and Shailaja, Dortmund. So these are some data present in the users table of my Oracle Cloud database. We can create such tables. This data will remain there forever and you don't need to store it in your machine. You just get connected to the Oracle Cloud from your application and access this data online anywhere in any corner of the world. So the availability is one of the major features of the cloud computing services. So let's try creating a table. Simple, means the kind of queries which we discussed in any other database can be used here. So create table fans, fan name varchar 30, club varchar 20, and player varchar 20. So you just run this query and your table is created. So there is nothing new, the queries are same. That is the beauty of SQL, that wherever you go the queries remain the same. So I have logged out from the SQL developer, not from the Oracle Cloud yet. I have logged out from the SQL developer and I'm in the Oracle Cloud login. I will stop my database. I don't want to keep it unnecessarily on when I'm not using it. So I'll stop the database from more actions. I have stopped the database. Now it is stopping, and it will take a certain amount of time to stop this database, like it took some time to start the database. So it will stop it. In the meantime, if you remember, we downloaded all the accounts data in a JSON file. So let's see what all we have downloaded. So let's open the JSON file. Click to the open file option, or you can go into show in folder. Now here it is, export one, that is the name by default taken. And now this is the data delivered by Microsoft Edge browser. Now you can see this is completely in a JSON format. If you are familiar with this JSON format, you can very well identify this. So this is the data we downloaded from the Oracle Cloud, from an accounts table of the database, and we downloaded it in a JSON format. Now this data can be used for a variety of purposes. As we know, JSON and XML are kind of formats which are universal. Any technology can make use of these for a variety of purposes. So you can use this. So now my Oracle database has stopped because I don't want to use it anymore, even in my application. So I stopped it. And now we are signing out from the Oracle Cloud. So now I'm logged out. And this is how we can use Oracle Cloud online.